Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing an all signs reading, tuning into the energies of the day, seeing what divine messages of guidance come through. Hope you're doing well. All right. Tuning into the intentions of this reading. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. It takes you right to my book online page. It's been so much fun getting to meet so many of you in that one-on-one space. Thank you for allowing me to guide you, to support you, to co-create really beautiful and empowering readings. So let's get to your reading. All right. The overall energy of your reading is the Eight of Swords. It looks like there's some type of belief that's blocking you. It looks like there's some type of mental block that is keeping you smaller, that's keeping you stuck. There's an easier path, there's an easier way that you're getting ready to, or that you're seeing in this present energy. It feels like you're ready to see whatever this mental block is, whatever is keeping you playing small, keeping you feeling stuck, keeping you feeling like you don't have options to a much preferred timeline. Yeah, it feels like you might be trying to think your way through something. If you've been following my readings, there's been a lot of kind of commonality in a lot of the readings about feeling, about inviting your consciousness into your lower chakras, heart chakra, navel chakra, solar plexus, sacral, base chakra. Feels like there's a way to navigate the energies right now, because there's a lot of blocks in the higher vibrational energies that are related with these chakras, throat chakra, the frequencies here. Boy, this is so psychic, so energetic. So it is hard, damn near impossible, to see your way through right now. It also feels like there's a lot of fears with trying to see, trying to understand, trying to think your way through something. It feels like it's a much lower job. Your answers are a lower frequency. Looks like a lot of you have judgment around high frequency being best, and so instead it's like it's important. You wouldn't have these lower chakras, these lower energy frequency centers, if they weren't important. So very interesting reading. So it feels very specific. It feels like, if this resonates, that you've had a great deal of anxiety trying to figure out what comes next. A lot of fear, facing a lot of fears. It feels like you're at the end of a cycle, of a very painful cycle. And so there's this, someone's guide just popped up like, leave it all on the field. You got this. It's the last few yards. If this was a marathon, you're at mile 26. You've got the point 2. You're nearly there. And as you go towards this ending in this cycle. It looks like you're going to be clearing a lot of, or you are in the process of clearing a lot of beliefs that are blocking you from seeing a much better option for you. It feels like you're limiting. It has to be this way. It has to be this way. And instead of like, and I'm also, it feels like this, it has to be this way. It has to be, I don't know. And it's like, well, or I can lift my head up and invite in new opportunities. But you have to stop thinking. You have to stop obsessively trying to find the answer, because that keeps your crown chakra at a certain vibration. You have to quiet the mind and allow new light, new information to hit that crown chakra, so your crown chakra can start tuning into the answer that you want. And again, the answer feels lower vibrational, feeling, heart, listening to your heart. Feels like you're learning how to drive in your life by using your intuition, lower chakras. It's not going to be as easy to explain your moves to people, because we're not talking about necessarily logic. We're talking about feelings. Wow. There's a lot of intuition coming in here. Wow. So exciting. All right, the hidden blessings is the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're at this choice point. You can go this direction or that direction. It feels like since it's a Pentacles choice point, it feels like it's around your work. Some of you might be making a big change in work. Some of you are moving locations, changing something in your physical environment is changing. And the messages I'm receiving around this hidden blessing is, how can I do it easier? How can I co-create whatever this choice is with Spirit? How can I allow Spirit to help me? How can I invite in and co-create so I don't feel like I'm doing it by myself? So it's easy, it's joyful, it's fun. There's a lot of blessings around something. It feels like you're choosing a direction, and then once you choose that direction, I'm laughing because my French bulldog right behind me is a little gassy. And it feels like having some fun with the farty, I love poop humor. So something fun, something that's light, not so serious. What do you really want? Not what you think you can manage, or like dream big. And it feels like avenues that you didn't realize that it is possible. What you really want is within reach. It's not as far away as you think, but there's some way that you're perceiving it that's very stuck. And if you allow some space, then new ideas, new ways of getting what you want now, not someday, but it feels like you're a lot closer than you think. Holy cow. Wow. All right. What you're leaving behind is Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Things that don't work. I think you've been, you're shedding a lot of beliefs around, capitalism. This is late stage capitalism, that you're not a machine. You're your highest timeline is not you being a good consumer. Feels like we are letting go of beliefs that we have to work hard, that we are robotic, that work comes first, that it's shifting, that it doesn't have to be. Yes, work is an important part of our experience. Having things to do, being yourself, having very specialized skills that you can fit into whatever environment you want to be in and be of service. And people can be their authentic self and be of service to you. See how it works? So it feels like you're leaving behind very toxic ways of believing around work, around being a consumer. Yeah, okay, that message is circling. So let's move on. How to get the most of this energy, the devil. How to get the most of this energy. What do you desire? What is it that you want? It feels like there are ways to get what you want, what you really desire. If you have the conviction, if you can speak it into existence, if you can say what it is you want. Here's a little asterisk. Don't manifest others. When I talk about what I'm doing, what I want for myself, I'm not going to talk about other people. I want this person to come and do this, and I want that person. That's kind of creating it's creating attachments and control, and I need this instead of collaborating with the universe. Co-creating with the universe is trust. I don't know who's going to show up, but whatever I need will show up. How I talk about what I want is from me, from my perspective. I don't manifest others into my experience. I allow them to come and go. So if I have a desire and I want to talk about it, then I talk about it honestly. I feel like I'd really like to do this. It's amazing when I talk about what I'm doing, if I feel drawn to it, even with strangers, they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, we have a synchronicity here." And it feels like the more I trust and talk about what it is I want and what I'm going towards, the more the universe aligns and keeps showing me, you're right on track, you're right on track, that's fantastic. I feel like some of you have been told growing up and by people in your environment that you're selfish if you're not being constantly in service of others, if you have your own desires. For some of you, for women who identify as women, who've had that experience of being raised to be a support role for others, for family, for children, for the men. That's just specifically for those who identify as feminine, but it feels like anybody who was raised to serve others, to totally ignore your own needs and wants, and then you resent the people silently, resent everybody, and hope and pray that someday all that you've invested into these people will be at some point given back, that energy, that care, that love, but it hasn't been. So anyway, there's a lot of messages here. What an interesting reading. So being willing to speak about what you want, what you desire, being honest about it, saying, this is what I like, this is what I'm drawn to. All right, what's supporting you in this energy is the Three of Wands. Yeah, this feels like you're following your passions, following your desires, and also it's a timing issue. The Three of Wands, she's got her surfboard, and there's the ocean, and the waves are really small. It's like she's waiting, she's ready, she's prepared, she's got the board. This Abraham Hicks would call this getting ready to get ready. You're ready to go. There's something, you're really ready to go. You're just waiting for the right set of waves. So it feels like this is a timing issue. I've had these type of manifestations when I can tell that something or someone is on its way to me. Same way, that's how I manifested Chuck. That's you. It's my French bulldog, Chuck. He's 5 years old, and over 5 years ago when I was manifesting him, I knew I had a puppy on the way. We were in a condo, so I could tell I needed to move, and moving would free up. I would have a yard to have a puppy to house train. And I could tell I was going to get a puppy, but I couldn't tell where. And it was kind of maddening because I could almost feel the excitement, the joy. I mean, I love this guy. He's been amazing. He's everything I've asked for and more. And that's what this feels like. Everything that you've asked for and more. Some things that you didn't even think were possible, to have this type of connection, this type of just such a perfect fit for me, for my lifestyle, for what I need. And we're just so happy. So that's what this feels like right now. Something else is being manifested into your existence, and it's on its way. There's timing. It's just a timing issue. There's nothing to push through. Just kind of stay grounded. Don't get in that anxiety in your head. Can you find alignment, and then first find your alignment and then fill in? Can you find your peace, your alignment, your groundedness, and then think about something? And then is it time to make a move? What are you inspired to? It's as wonderful as what you're manifesting is, it's not as important as learning how to navigate this so you can continually bring in and understand these energies and navigate them. So this isn't a one-time done and I'm there. It's learning the process, learning how to understand these energies, learning how to clear energies, shift your beliefs and shift your energy, allowing, flowing. Wow. What to be mindful of is the Four of Swords. Taking enough time to rest. Resting your mind, not getting overwhelmed by fears. The Four of Swords makes me think of mental stability. I think that's it. Like, can you coach yourself? Can you not get in allowing your fears to take your mind in crazy ways and out of control, and this, and I'm afraid, and I'm fearful? Instead, stay grounded. Everything's going fine. This isn't about your timing and how you want it done and when it would be best for you. You're learning how to work with the energies of the universe. It isn't about getting what you want. You're learning a new way of manifesting, a new way of bringing in, anchoring in energy and creating it into your 3D. Wow. So, all right. I hope that's helpful. Take care. What a beautiful reading.